Hey, all right, this lesson has a lot. In fact, I would expect and hope you watch it again. I'm going to try to keep it short so that it's not daunting for the first time, but do watch it again because I'm combining volume and surface area and rectangular prisms and triangular prisms. And so we'll go over it in class, but don't just do it once and think that you got it, okay? All right, so usually volume is the base, which is why it's a capital B, times height. Meaning if the base is a triangle, that has a different formula than the base of a square or rectangle. So always think through, hey, I'm finding the base and then adding that third dimension, the height. Okay. All right, I think you remember this one from elementary school, and that volume is always length times width times height. So here we would do 5 times 4 times 6. And let's see, 5 times 4 is 20, times 6 would be 120 centimeters cubed. And we always label it. Volume is labeled cubed because we're multiplying 3 dimensions. Surface area is always labeled square because we're only multiplying 2 dimensions at a time, but then we're adding them together. So here we go. I'm hoping I have room here. Surface area is the outside of the box, like you're wrapping a present, okay? And so here's how I do it. Oh, I see the bottom. The bottom is 5 by 4. But the bottom and the top are the same. So I have 2 of those. So 5 times 4 is 20, times 2 is 40. I've just covered the bottom and the top. Now let's wrap the sides. This side is the same as this side. And guys, you see how that's 4 by 6? So 4 by 6, but then we have 2 sides. So times 2, and let me think, 24 times 2 is 48. And we're only multiplying 2 dimensions at a time, and then we're doubling it, but 2 dimensions at a time, so your label is squared. And the last one, is the one facing the back and the one facing us. And do you see how that dimension looks like 5 by 6? So 5 by 6, and there's 2 sides. 5 times 6 is 30, times 2 is 60. Here we have all 6 sides measured for area, and now we just add. So let's see. Vertically in the ones is an 8. I kind of squished my spot there. 10, 14. So it'd be 148 centimeters squared for surface area. So volume is how much fits inside. Surface area is all the surfaces added together. All right, I'm going to go a little faster on the next slide, and I'm going to show you a shortcut. Okay, volume again, length times width times height. And so we just have 8 times 4 times 6. Let's see, 6 times 4 is 24. So I'm going to do 24 times 8 in my calculator. 192, and then I did inches this time. Inches cubed because it's volume, how much fits inside. Like if you're going to fill an aquarium with water, or you're planting flowers in a flower box, how much dirt inside. Okay. Here we go, surface area. I promised I would show you a shortcut. Remember before we had the bottom, I don't want to make a mess, the bottom and the top plus the back and the front plus the left, let's call it, and the right. And remember we had everything doubled because the opposite sides were equal. Here's the shortcut. I personally just list all 3 dimensions, and then I make sure I don't miss a number. I say 8 times 4, 8 times 4 times 2. Oh, I'm gonna run out of room. 4 times 6 times 2, and then 8 times 6 times 2, and I'm gonna use a calculator on all of those. Here we go. 4 times 8 times 2 equals 64. 4 times 6 times 2. Oh, what happened? Here we go. One more time. I can push off one. 4 times 6 times 2, 48. And the last one, 8 times 6 times 8 times 6 times 2, 96. I kept hitting the off button when I thought I was clearing. Okay, here we go. 64 plus 48 plus 96. Oh, our surface area is 208 inches squared. Hope you like this shortcut. That really helps me. Now let's quickly move on to triangular prisms. Hey, the base of the triangle is 1/2 base times height. So I personally would just say the base times the height is 3 times 5 divided by 2. So that looks like 15 divided by 2 is 7.5 feet squared. And that's just for the triangle. Okay, so now if we said the volume is that base triangle times the whole height of the prism. And what would that be? 7.5 times the height of the whole prism. This is volume, so it'll be cubed again. 7.5 times 7 equals 52.5 feet cubed because it's volume. Okay. Oh dear, the surface area is going to be a little more, guys. Let's just take what we already know about the base. That's going to help us. We already know that the triangle base is 7.5 in the middle, but there's 2 of them. So 7.5 plus 7.5, 7.5 plus 7.5 is 15. And now we're going to add all the sides together. I should have written that this is surface area. You guys, this is surface area. Now the sides together, look at that. I personally would trace them so I know I got each one. The bottom looks like 3 by, and look at, if 7 is up here, then 7 is down here. So the bottom is 3 by 7, which is 21. The side facing us looks like 6 by 7. And 6 by 7 is 42. But I'm going to assume, because of the dimensions, that the side that we can't see, the side back there, is also 42. Let's see, we have our 2 triangles, we have all 3 rectangles. Now let's add those together. 15 for the 2 triangles, plus 21, plus 42, plus 42. Oh, the surface area is 120 feet squared. All right, one more just to make it clear. Here we go. Let's do volume first because that's easier. Remember we said volume is 1/2 base times height. So 6 times 5, 6 times 5 divided by 2 is 30. Oh, I'm sorry, whoops, let me fix that. 30 divided by 2. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. And that's just for the base of the triangle. And now we're going to say times the height of the whole prism. So 15 times 9, should do that in my head. 15 times 9 is 135. So the volume would be 135 inches cubed. All right, here we go. Surface area. Let's just take what we know about this triangle. And we said one triangle is 1/2 base times height, or 6.6 times 30, or sorry, 6 times 5 is 30 divided by 2. We said each triangle is 15. So now we have two triangles at 15, plus the other triangle is 15. Our two triangles together are 30. The bottom looks like 6 by, if this isn't, oops. Oh dear, just stay with me, guys. Let me pull it back. The bottom is 6 by 9 because the top was a 9. So the bottom is 6 times 9. 6 times 9 is 54. And then let's see, the side facing us is 7 by 9. So 7 times 9 is 63. But we have the back. The back that we can't see is also 63. So let's add those together real quickly and then we'll be done, guys. 30 plus 54 plus 63 plus 63, 210. So the surface area is 210 inches squared. And that would be how much wrapping paper we'd need to wrap the whole thing. All right. Okay, I'm going to end the video because I wanted to keep it short for you, but lots of concepts. It's okay to rewatch it if you don't understand. Okay, have a great day, guys. Bye.